Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my How to Make a 90 Rated Pro. I am at the end of my second season here. I am worth 24 million. I'm an 80 rated cam and I'm 20 years old. You can see my best stats on the right there. I'm on 20k a week as well. We'll just scroll through and look at some of my accomplishments. The green bar is what I've grown this year in those areas as it flicks through. These greyed out accomplishments are the ones I've done. So 150 shots on target was a very recent one. And yeah, so I'll tell you a little bit about the season I've just had. I've been at Newcastle and we did alright. We finished second in the league, which is pretty good. It actually went down to the final day, which was quite good. The commentary was really good on that. It felt quite good. And we got to the final of the Capital One Cup, but we lost that match to Fulham, I think. I picked up a few injuries this season, which have possibly stunted my growth. But injuries are inevitable, guys, and I don't recommend loading back up the game. I recommend just, unless it's horrendous, like 6 months or something, I would recommend just going in. I picked up some new traits. I've got outside the foot shot, and I've got swerve pass and driven pass. And I really recommend, as a cam, swerve pass is immense, guys. Absolutely immense. These are my stats for this season that we've just had. And yeah, it's gone pretty good. It's been a pretty good season. 30 appearances for a 20-year-old at Newcastle. I think it's pretty good, and it's really improved my growth up to 80. Game that I've got for you in this episode is actually the World Cup final, Spain v England. I've been picked by Roy Hodgson in centre midfield. It's sort of a 4-4-2, and yeah, I only actually played 3 matches in this World Cup. I was on rotation with Wilshere and Cleverley, I think. But yeah, let's get straight into the advice and tips. First thing, guys, in real football, if you ask for the ball and the guy doesn't manage to pass it to you, that would be the guy who tried to pass it's fault. But in FIFA, with the rating system, it's not. It's your fault. So don't ask for passes that the guy cannot give you, or if he'll try to give you, he'll fail because you'll get marked down for that. So that's the first really key thing. Asking for the ball too much can destroy your rating. So only ask for it when it's a nice, easy pass like that. Another main thing while we're talking about ratings is get stuck in, guys. Tackles are worth so many rating points. Even if you're a striker, even if you're a cam like I am, tackles are huge. There's a clip, I don't know if it's in this episode, there's a clip where I do a tackle, win the ball, and I get plus 0.3. I then go on and score and get 0.1 for scoring. So they're so important. Tackling is so important in this ball winning. So many stats are related to that. I've got another tip as well, guys. Possibly a little bit controversial, this one. But in my opinion, the most important thing for your growth of your player is matches played, actual caps. So many of the major stat gains are play 50 games, play 100 games, play 150 games. So a tip that I have is to stop you from getting too tired and ineligible for the next match because you're too tired. What I've started doing in the later seasons is I started getting booked. So really get stuck in. What I would tend to do if I'd got to a good rating already, like an 8, I would really start getting stuck in with some big tackles, get my rating up even higher. But if I did commit a foul and got booked, it worked out well because around 65-70 minutes I'd get subbed off, and that would get me back fresh enough for the next match. So a little tip about getting more matches under your belt. Likewise, guys, if you don't see it as an option to get booked and get substituted, once you get to a really good rating like I am at this point here, 8.9 after 55 minutes, just have like a really not lazy but like calm and relaxed game. You just do little passes, little nice balls about. Don't be sprinting about. It's alright to go chase your rating sometimes, but once you've got that rating, if you want to play in the next match, then you just chill out a little bit. I thought I might have had a little penalty there, but I didn't. Shoot, guys, I've said it in the last one as well. Shooting is obviously another huge way. There's loads of achievements that are shoot, so take so many shots on target, score so many goals, etc. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Any decent chance you get, take the shot. That's a huge tip. You've really got to shoot whenever possible, no matter what position, no matter what matter what your actual character is. We go 3-0 up here in the World Cup. It's going very well. Andy Carroll had just come on and scored. Pretty much England's perfect day. And yeah, walking around, guys, is super important as well. It's so important that you just, don't be sprinting too much at all. My character's had loads of stamina increases, but he still gets tired. He still gets really low towards the end. And in this World Cup, actually, I had to play a game where we went into extra time against Ivory Coast, and it really helped that I'd been walking around a lot of the game for that. As you can see, here are our ratings. There's nowhere on the pitch that we dare not go, but we do stay from the middle of the pitch to the box to score those goals. I've been Vic, guys. Cheers.